Okay, cool. So we'll just tell a couple more things about map. So you can have your map. When you're doing map, what's really important, if you use this to zoom in, which is your normal zoom, that changes the map itself. So let's just go back. So we go back to 250,000. You can save it as a bookmark. You can create a bookmark and you can call it Gold Coast. So if we zoom in by mistake, you can also go to bookmark and it'll go back to the same scale. When you want to look at things in your map to see it closer, you use that zoom in. You can see there. And you can go back to zoom whole page. Another thing you can do, which is really useful, is you can put in the SA2 label. So we can say label features. Now, if you use that one to zoom in, you can see it's horribly messy. Ew, yuck. So what we can do there is go into properties. So properties has come up. We're going to go into labels. We go there. What we want to do is we want to do placement properties. So we don't want duplicate labels. You can drive horizontal first. You can go that way. Sometimes you just got to play around with that. But what's also quite a good idea is go into symbol, edit symbol, go into mask and do a halo, maybe 1, which is quite useful. It makes it look a bit better. You can also do it bold if you want to. Let's have a look there. So there you can see, let's go into the full extent. And there's your map with the label. Now it's still quite messy looking. So you might not want to choose, or what you can also do is you can go and you can convert the labels to something called a annotation layer. Convert labels to annotation. I'm not going to do it. Well, actually, I'm aware as well. So what happens is it create it in the map, all features, convert. Quite a lot of them will be unplaced, but that's all right. We don't want all of them. So then what you do is you go in closer. Oops, I've gone into the wrong. See, I told you not to do that, and I did it myself. Nothing better than teaching things by making mistakes. Click in, and then you might decide, well, I don't want that many labels. So what you do is you click on there and double click on there. Double click on each label. Cancel. And you'll see there. So I might decide to delete some labels. Delete. Just to make it look neater. We could just leave Southport South. We could just get rid of Clear Island Waters. You put things, and so they're basically, and just do it as you seem fit. Another thing you can do is you notice when you're doing it that the boundary goes like that. Just click on the outside, save it again. What we can also do is go into your map document properties, page and print setup. And you'll see that set up for A4. Now you can change it. That's set up for A4 printing, and it's set up for A4 printing for my printers. It's probably better normally, I'll cancel that out, probably better normally to put a PDF. When you do that, change that, you can also do to different sizes. So I might want to do it at A1. And because I've done scale map elements for what's going to change. But one thing you will notice is when you've gone in to that extent, it's going to change the scale because it's now been printed on a bigger map. So you might want to make it, I don't know, let's put 1 in 100,000. 1 in 100,000 is a good map, or anyway, a good size. What you can also do is, so you can print it to PDF, you can print it to JPEG, and you can save it in various formats. I've popped him back on A4 because you probably wouldn't want it. You probably wouldn't want it bigger than A4, particularly if you're going to use the map in one of your assignments. But what you do is you can either print it to PDF or you can export it. It'll come up. I don't even know what EMF is, but either don't actually export it to PDF because sometimes it stuffs it up. So you can export it to JPEG. You can export it to TIFF. PNG is quite good for the internet. And you can change the resolution. You can make it 300 dpi, which you'll quite often have to do if you're doing into a journal, for example. But don't do it 300 dpi, make it too big. If you're going to put it in PDF, you can go print and then print it to PDF because that's better than to export it to PDF. So their mapping is very easy.